I'm here tonight to really introduce Brackett Denniston, who has been a tremendous partner and a tremendous friend, and I think represents the very best of your profession, the very best of what it means to be a leader, and a tremendous partner and friend. There's three things that I love about Brackett that I think great lawyers do. The first one is he's tough-minded. Today, you need a yes or no. Maybes don't cut it anymore. And being surrounded by a legal leader and a legal team that's willing to get right in there in the trenches with you and be accountable is unique and important. And Brackett does that. He's business savvy. Let me tell you, in an organization in the world we live in today, no function sets the culture of the entire company the way the legal function does. You set the boundaries of who we can be. You define the field that we play on. And I couldn't do it without having a business-savvy partner like Brackett Denniston, who not only is brilliant in the law, but understands how engineering works, understands our aviation business, and is willing to get his hands dirty from the standpoint of running the company. And the third piece is you have to have trust. You know, we are in these companies today so exposed. And there's just no way you can run a company like GE unless you have trust. Unless you have people around you that you trust, that you know are going to do the right thing, and you can just rely on their judgment, even sometimes when you don't like it and you know it's the right thing to do. So tough-minded, business-savvy, trust, that's Brackett Denniston. I'm proud, again, as I said, on behalf of the whole GE family, that Brackett is on our team. I'm proud that he's a leader of our team. And I'm proud that he's my friend. And I would also say before I sit down, there are many partners in law firms that are here tonight that have worked with GE for a long time. I don't get a chance to publicly say thank you because, quite honestly, most of our meetings aren't that much fun, you know? But I can tonight on this happy occasion say thank you for the great work you do for our company, and you really help us be successful. And I mean it from the bottom of my heart, and I mean it on behalf of our 300,000 employees. So with that, it's my great pleasure to introduce my friend and a real leader in this community and a real leader of this organization, Brackett Denniston.
Well, you know, that was very special, Jeff. In our place, lawyers get tough love, and some of it's tougher on some days than others, but it's always love and it's always affection, and Jeff is my friend. He's a wonderful leader. He's one of the great leaders in America, and he's one of the great leaders in the world. And he's a great leader because of his spirit and his brain, but also because of his heart. And you see that in this room, his belief in the things that we do to help others, and in the things that he does, as he did a few days ago in supporting an effort to train veterans for high-value manufacturing jobs. So he's a great leader with his heart and his head and his spirit. You know, this room that we're here tonight celebrating a great occasion, it's a testament to the power of a single idea. Ben referred to it. Bob Healing walked in one day and said, I have an idea. I have an idea 15 years ago. And he drove that idea, and with the help of lots of you, we're here today with an historic dinner thanks to you. It's an amazing accomplishment and a testament to the spirit and idea of one person that it could generate this. About 2 years ago, Rick and I were talking about a strategy session. And Rick was trying to get some ideas from me. And towards the end of the conversation, I said, hey, Rick, you know, you really ought to try the big time. Do a New York dinner. Do a New York dinner. And he said, no, we can never do it. We'll never raise that much money. We'll have to get a small room. You know, there were 1,000 reasons. And look what you have done. Thank you, all of you, from the bottom of our hearts for being here tonight. You really, really have done it. You know, one of the things I love about Jeff is he loves to needle lawyers. Now, his brother's a lawyer, and he's his older brother, so, you know, you gotta have a tough sense of humor when your older brother's a lawyer, and I think that's probably where it comes from. In fact, you worry about Jeff when he's not needling you. And the truth is that lawyers often deserve a little humor, and I'm going to start with a little humor, I hope. And it's really a pro bono story. And I was reminded of how lawyers deserve humor a few days ago when I saw this story. In this case, a judge in Georgia, some of you may have seen it, a judge in Georgia appointed a lawyer to represent a pit bull. A pit bull. According to an animal expert, this is the third time in history. It was, said the local district attorney, just to cover his bases. Now, he might have put it with a different noun, but something that lawyers are so often accused of. You know, fortunately, here today, we have a much better example of pro bono service. Seriously, I am truly honored to receive this award on behalf of GE's 1,100 lawyers. And I'm proud that Brad Karp is the co-honoree. You heard his wonderful story. I'm honored because pro bono service is one of the signature hallmarks of the GE legal organization, and because the pro bono partnership is GE's signature pro bono cause. You heard some of the history today. GE helped found the partnership 15 years ago with the help of Bob Healing and Ben Heineman, and we have worked to help nurture and sustain it ever since with the help of Ben, Mark Nordstrom, now its chairs, and many other GE lawyers and leaders. It has given hundreds of GE lawyers the chance to give back to their communities and to help thousands who couldn't otherwise afford it. This is good for those communities and for the hearts and souls of GE and its lawyers and of the lawyers of its many law firm partners who are here today and many company partners who are here today. As Justice Ginsburg said at an event that I attended a few years ago, pro bono service makes the private bar not just a journeyman's skill, but a true profession. Pro bono service is at the very heart and core of what we do as a company and as a legal organization. And that is why we have championed the partnership's cause, including here tonight. The need, I don't think I need to tell you this, but I emphasize it. The need here is very great, and it is in this country becoming more acute. According to one study, 80% of the legal needs of low-income people go unmet in this country, and you only have to talk to a Chief Justice in Connecticut, a Chief Justice in Massachusetts, a Chief Justice in New York to know it. Even this goes on as states as enlightened as New York and shamefully 27 others forbid, or at least fail to authorize, in-house lawyers not licensed in the state to practice pro bono representation. This need for the legal help for the poor and disadvantaged and the need to remove barriers to pro bono service has no party. It falls on all of us. And that compelling need is why the presence and support of so many of our partners in law firms and companies in this room is so important tonight. By the way, I might add, including my daughter, who is a young lawyer in Boston, and my son-in-law, who is a young lawyer in Boston, both of whom are avid pro bono volunteers. It's what distinguishes us as a profession. And we do share a profession, not just a job, as Justice Ginsburg said. It is all of you, along with GE's fine lawyers, who are the real honorees tonight. And it is to you and to them and to the partnership that I extend my profound thanks for this singular honor. Thank you very much.